I don't know what I'm doing. Genuinely, I feel very lost right now, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hiding this feeling that I'm lost because I'm so used to being an educator in a space. A little backstory for those of you who don't know who I am. I'm pretty deep into day trading, been doing it for the past 5 years, consistently, I'd say for 4 years. And I've learned a lot. And I've always approached content and talking about trading as an educator, as a guru, you could say. But over the past few months, I'm realizing that my success, although I've had success and I've helped a lot of people get to success, could be attributed to a lot of luck. And overall, day trading is just not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And because of that, it feels like everything I've done for the past 4 years has gone to waste. Realizing this career is not giving me the fulfillment I desire, and I dread doing it every single day. Like, that's just the hard truth. And it's so uncomfortable for me to say because I've always approached talking about trading, talking about my life, talking about myself, or about people in general through content as a point where I'm higher than them. I know more, so I should approach as if I'm the teacher, I'm the master, and these are the students. But I just hate being like that because no one's a master. Everyone's a student of the game, not just in day trading, but just in life. We're always learning, and I feel like forcing myself to be in the position of an educator or as a guru makes it so I can't show the truth, the side where I feel lost or where I'm actually struggling with, which makes it harder for people to relate with me. People like you guys who are watching this video, maybe you will relate to me right now because I'm being honest and sharing how I feel. And maybe that makes you feel like we have probably gone through a similar history in the past, maybe not in trading, or maybe it is in trading. Who knows? And I just want to be more honest. I just want to be more authentic and share more of my ups and downs. And I'm tired of just hiding the flaws and just sharing the perfect lifestyle. Not lifestyle, but perfect side of me, because that's not what there really is. That just does a worse for people overall on the internet, because it perceives life as once you become this success point, you're going to get rid of all the flaws and all the bad stuff and it's all going to be gone. And the truth is, the literally nobody gets rid of that side. That side is always there. And I'm just lost right now because I'm in an in-between stage in my life, and maybe you guys are too, and I just don't know what I want to do. I feel like I'm just rebuilding my life right now from the ground up, and I know I'm not starting from zero. It does feel like I'm starting from zero, but I know I'm not starting from zero because I have so much experience in the past 4 years of me pushing myself to master day trading, and all this discipline, all this experience I built from it that I can put into my next thing, right? But a lot of times it doesn't feel like that. It feels like because I'm trying to find some new thing to do or trying to pivot into something else, it feels like I'm throwing all that experience away. And I look at other people who go to college or people who are doing other stuff and are being successful in whatever they do, and I feel like I wasted my years, right? I try to tell myself I didn't, but that's sometimes just what it feels like. And I know it's a really bad mindset. I know it's terrible. And I'm sure some of you guys probably feel like that too. But yeah, this is not supposed to be some video where I give you guys advice on how to go through life and master and become the most disciplined human being, but a checkpoint or progress point in my life where I want to show you guys and tell you guys that I want to be more authentic and show you guys really the ups and downs of my life as someone who used to be someone. I used to be an educator, used to be a guru, someone who pretended like they knew it all and had it all figured out, becoming someone who is now becoming someone who is more authentic, showing the ups and downs and what life really is supposed to look like, or what life really does look like for someone who is trying to become successful and great in life. Because that's my goal. Ever since I started to realize day trading isn't what my thing is for life to pursue, I've just been constantly thinking day to day, what is my thing? What is my calling? What is that North Star, that thing I should pursue, that thing that drives my fulfillment or gives me that fulfillment and drive every single day, that purpose, right? These big questions that don't have a single answer and is not really found, it is built, is what I'm realizing. It's not like you're going to somehow get a light bulb in your head and magically have the answer to it, but over time, it's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Like when you're first asking those questions, it's really hard to see what the end of the tunnel looks like, but there's a glimpse of hope. But as you go deeper into that tunnel, as you kind of find your way and you get a better picture of what the end looks like and you know what you're going towards, and over time, that's your purpose. That's what you're building towards. You're not finding it because it's not just going to come out of thin air like that, but you're building towards it. That's what I think is the point where I'm at right now in life. Building my purpose and building my mission and narrowing in on what that is, right? Generally in the beginning, it was finding success, trying to become successful through day trading. Because if you guys got into day trading, like we all got into it for the same reason of trying to get rich and make a lot of money and achieve that financial freedom. But over the years, I've realized how it's not really important to just chase the money like that. And it's more so important to build skills, real skills around stuff that give value and do things that not just is your passion, but stuff that fulfills you or gives you energy or you naturally gravitate towards doing, or something that you would enjoy doing in your free time, that you find yourself working on and putting energy towards. Because I hear a lot of people say, like, find your passion, chase your passion, go work on your passion. But when passion becomes something that you're obligated to do, you might not want to do it. Now, sometimes what you're passionate about is the thing you work on a lot and put a lot of energy into. That's great. But usually passion, I feel like, is built around things that you're normally good at. And a lot of things you suck at. And not you, just me. See, I'm turning into like the guru. I'm trying to talk to you guys as in the form of like I'm educating you, but I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I want to be there with you on the journey. I want to show you guys that you're not alone. You didn't waste these years. It's okay that you don't have it figured out. And we're going to figure it out together. And we're going to figure out what is your mission and how can you work towards that and become the best version of yourself and find that drive and fulfillment and fulfill your purpose. That's what I'm leaning towards. That's the direction I'm going towards, I would say now. That is like the mission that I'm on right now. Building my purpose. Not finding, but building it. And this video is going to mark day one of that journey. Day one of not finding, but building myself, my mission, my purpose. And hopefully this can inspire some of you guys to also reflect on your life and think about how far you've came. And if you're in a point in your life where you're pivoting, or in a point in your life where the current thing you're doing is unfulfilling, but you want to find something that's fulfilling, that allows you to wake up every single morning with a drive towards that thing. Although some days you're not going to want to get up. Yes, I agree. That's where discipline comes in, and discipline is very handy. But generally, the drive to become better in that thing and improve society and the world as a whole through fulfilling your purpose and mission. Hopefully it inspires some of you guys to ask those questions and find that about yourself, and that'll honestly make me happy. If you guys are relating to this, I'd appreciate if you guys can drop a comment, because I genuinely feel like I'm like the only one who's going through this. I know some of you guys are definitely going through it, but it's like really hard for me to believe, because the people around me don't really think about stuff like this. Although sometimes maybe they do, but I feel like I think about it on a deeper level compared to all of them. And if you guys are relating to this, drop a comment, subscribe if you want to follow my journey and see where we get to. But yeah, this was day one of that building my purpose journey. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. You guys got this shit. I'm with y'all.